Ever wonder what it's like to take a Vocaloid editor on the go? Well, look no further than this episode of Demo Talks, the official news source of Vocaloid news on DemoVD and VocaloidDemo.com. Well, further to the very real and in-your-face Vocaloid mobile editor for iOS. Video to the side and up on the eye thing, whatever it's called, the Information Bureau of Investigations. No, this isn't a tutorial on how to use it. So I'll do that later once I get attuned with my own, okay? Which is a problem because I don't have one for the Android, but I've got an easy way to work around that, my friend. But that's later. If you have an iPhone or iPad, you'll want to check out these apps on iTunes. So, here's what I'm gonna have to do. Since I don't actually have any Apple products at all, then I'll just have to take from the Vocaloid Wikia and say what I have to say afterwards, okay? Okay. Top level reporting over here. Mobile Vocaloid Editor is designed for both the iPad and iPhone. It comes with VY1 Lite. As standard, demo songs are bundled with the app. It has an improved working environment compared to the old iVocaloid app, a dinosaur of an app that was released back when V2 was a thing. I'm not sure if I copied that directly, but that was pretty good. The app offers DYN, dynamic, pitch, and vibrato, and handles 16 tracks of data and is overall much easier to use than the previous iVocaloid app. You can do 999 bars of music. It's not much, but it's for a generic, most songs, depending on the tempo. But in comparison to the full Vocaloid 4 editor, cannot do growl or cross synthesis. Despite being easier to use than iVocaloid, the input entries of the app may confuse those who are used to the normal Vocaloid 4 method of importing data. Most functions can be used with one or two fingers, and it is possible to draw parameter lines using a single finger, which, I would love to have that on my touchscreen computer. Yamaha, please, I want that, but it doesn't work that way. It only works for a stinky art drawing pad, which I have, but I'm not going to use that for making music. Compared also to iVocaloid, because, we're comparing, it can do the full C2 to G8 range of notes. This version can be bought from the iTunes website. Version 1.1 added Bluetooth support for the app, so information could be sent via this format. Oh, and it's only in Japanese. Was released in April 2015, has capabilities with V3 and V4, I'm not sure about V5. Only possible on iOS 7.1 or later, and again, only available in Japan unless you get an APK, which is very easy to do nowadays. Information courtesy of Vocaloid Wiki. Thank you, Vocaloid Wiki, we support you. Except not with donations, because I don't have money. Donate to me. No, I wouldn't donate. No, never mind. Much like the VKB-100 Vocaloid keyboard that I talked about in a second video, which you can catch up with the eye in the corner, or to the side, or down below if you're using a phone. I don't know. These two videos kind of go hand in hand. It only has one primary vocal. Well, you can get loads more, and far more than the Vocaloid keyboard can. Although, the first extra one isn't free on the app. So you'll have to shell out some dough in order to get it. But VY1 isn't even the full edition, which you can buy VY1 full or VY2, but why do that when you have options like these? Holy crap, these are lots of stuff. Aoki, Merely, Meri, Mew, Gallico, Red, Gallico Blue, Cyber Diva. Hey, wait a minute. You told me it was only Japanese, V-Wiki. You lied to me. Why would Cyber Diva be Japanese? Isn't she just mainly English? So continuing, it has all of the appends of Yukari, June, Lin, On, you've got Sachiko, Mechpoid Native and Mechpoid English. Why the crap did you just say it was Japanese? I mean, I can understand, I guess, Japanese people speak English there. Which also tells me that this is also an English capable, but again, I don't have an iPhone, so I can't just check this out. Unity-chan is in the mix. Holy crap. Ia and Ia Rocks are very popular as a choice too. Rana, Fukase Japanese and English, 2 separate voice banks, which I think is nuts. V4 Flower with F-O... Wait, I'm reading that right? V4 Flower with not 4, the number 4, but F-O-R instead of the number is the cutest thing I've seen. Oh, that is adorable. V4 Flower. That's cute. Hiyama Kyoteru, Natural and Rock Kai Yuki, SF A2 Miki, Tohoku Zunko, and Hatsune Miku. Upcoming are Yumemi Nemu and Cyber Songman. Unfortunately, while I pick my nose, I have no idea what versions or pins these are. Like, is Miku Mobile capable of both English and Japanese like her V4 release, or is it just the Japanese? Gumi English is awesome, but does it get better with a constantly updated version, or just something they put out there and forgot about? I, of course, don't have any answers at all, and I wouldn't expect any of these Vocaloid creators to slack up on their mobile voice banks, because this is a pretty stable business model. Yeah. Since I probably wouldn't do it for a phone, but I would most definitely use it for an iPad if I had one. Something extremely important that not very many people will know about is the Vocaloid Net. It was opened in 2014 and allows iVocaloid, Mobile Vocaloid Editor, V3, V4, and Vocaloid Editor for Cubase to exchange data from your account. Basically, it sends things through the VSQX files and also any other WAV files, stink for WAV files, corresponding to the Vocaloids you have bought. But unfortunately, Vocaloid Net was the second reincarnation of a cloud Vocaloid editor for those who don't even have the ability to have a Vocaloid. And like the first one bellied up in 2012, this one bellied up in 2016, not 2 years after it was released. So all the stuff and things on it were terminated. So that's actually pretty stinky info. Why did I add it? I bet some of you feel kinda gypped, huh? I know I do. That'd be pretty awesome and neat, but I gotta keep up the servers, I guess. They gotta pay money. I know that. Also, that brings up another question I want to ask. If I already have Gumi English, Hatsune Miku V4, since you don't have Luca V4 or Macninana on there, will I also have to buy the voice banks again? And even so, how much will it cost? Well, I have the answers, mainly from my workaround I was doing. Mainly, next thing is going to be for Android users. So if you're an iPhone user and want to tell us if you actually have the Vocaloid mobile app on your iTunes store, then go ahead. So do you have an Android and want to have this app? Well, at first I downloaded iTunes. Didn't have it. So I used my VPN to connect to Japanese servers, which iTunes does that. And they won't allow you to buy anything outside of the country of origin unless you share it with everyone. I checked that. Still nothing. And even went as far as trying to download an Android APK. Nope. So what did I do? I remembered I got something called a virtual box, which basically means if you are on a Mac, Windows, or Linux, or any OS of any kind, you can effectively create an OS on your system, at the expense of some CPU and RAM, but I'd only recommend high-end devices. This is important that you have at least half of your system data freed up, keep a program running that kills unnecessary apps to prevent overworking and overheating the CPU unit. And once I found an iOS VirtualBox, I found it. It's a paid app. It is a paid app. It is a paid app. Anticlimactic. The Vocaloid mobile editor is 4,800 yen, or 44 freaky dollars. Well, okay then. Expensive. Hornswee. You're just gonna kill everybody's wallets with money. But the voice synthesizers are far more better at a clean $20 a piece. And you'll have to buy them again, unfortunately. Unless they do something special in the future, which I'm not sure they're gonna do. To be honest, this just seems rather worthless to me. I personally only use my phone for communication, information lookup, and game addictions. I do have a Windows OS on my phone connected with my laptop to use my laptop on my phone and vice versa, but it's also hard to do because of the screen size, and then you tap on a place to put it in a letter on the keyboard. The phone's keyboard comes up and completely ruins the whole view. So I don't know what's going on anymore. But I get what they're getting at. This is my own stupidity at work. I mean, I don't know why you would have an OS of an iPhone on your computer when you could just get Vocaloid Editor if it's still both paid. I mean, sure, it's like $130 cheaper, but it doesn't seem worth it. It is meant for iPad users. You can get it for an iPhone, but I'd recommend a screen larger than 7 inches, unless you're a rabbit eating all those blue carrots I found out that are actually make up a blueberry muffins. Yet another lie! So that concludes this ranting demo talks news of Vocaloid. Oh my gosh. This was all for nothing. I hate myself. Anyway, this has been Demo Talks, the official news station of Vocaloid, on the channels DemoVD and VocaloidDemo.com. This has been Demosthenes Aletheia, and if you want more Vocaloid or gaming content, then press that subscribe button. And if you want to see more of Demo Talks, go ahead and click the like button as well. I think we'll come back. I know we'll come back for some more. The news. Catch it next time.